Hello, my name is Keisha, and I am a CalTPA expert, and I am here from the CalTPA group to tell you more about the CalTPA expectations. So I am excited about the series that I am going to be giving today and for future videos so that you can understand the purpose of each of the CalTPA templates, right? So you know that you have to do this project and you have all these parts and pieces you downloaded from the Pearson site. You want to make sure that you're using them the way they were intended, right? And so we're going to kick off this series by talking about the overview of the CalTPA and template A. So let's just jump in and get started. The CalTPA is based on the fact that there is a teaching and learning cycle, that there are expectations of teachers to plan, teach, reflect, and apply. And those are the foundational elements of the CalTPA. And they are the four essential parts that are being assessed. Okay, so it is broken into those same four elements when you look in your assessment guide. At the back of your assessment guide are the rubrics that apply to each piece, and it might be beneficial for you to take the rubrics from the back of your assessment guide and put them together with the pieces that they belong with in the assessment guide so that you have four small assessment guides that you can work with as you go. Based on those four pieces, they have developed the lesson templates for you to follow as a guideline. There are also additional parts and pieces that you need to be aware of in your assessment guide so that you don't get to the end and say, oops, what was I supposed to do? Right? So let's talk about it. You need to plan, teach, reflect, and apply. And the first thing that's essential for doing that is filling out template A. Template A is all about getting to know your students. Who are the students that you're working with? What are their assets? What are their learning needs? What are their cultural and linguistic backgrounds? What kind of community is your school involved in? What kind of support does the school have? These are questions that you're going to answer on template A, and you're going to figure out what it is that creates the demographics of your class so that you can best support your students in your lessons. So when you're thinking about your demographic information and you're thinking about the assets and learning needs of your students, you should always have in mind what that is as it relates to the subject and content that you're going to be teaching. And therefore, the first question is, what background knowledge do the students already have on this content? So you want to be able to know what you're going to be teaching and then how the students are going to engage with that. What do they know? What do they need? How are you going to help them? This is kind of the get your juices flowing. Think about your class so that you're not just pushing through lessons and steamrolling kids over, but you are providing for them exactly the structured supports that they need in order to access grade level content. Okay, so template A is all about getting to know your students. What do they need and how are you going to apply? How are you going to support that? You will write about in future templates. All right, so hop on in, get out your template, start filling out that demographic information. If you're not sure, you can use assessment data, observations, conversations with the family, your mentor teacher, or others to help you identify their needs. Pre-tests are also a really great way to see what students already know about content that you're teaching and what they're going to need help with. That way you can tailor your lessons for the needs of your students. Thanks for being here. Have a great day. And if you have any questions, join me on Facebook at the CalTPA group. Message me in the discussion board, tag me, and I'd be happy to talk to you as you are working. Have a great day.